Hi everyone, I'm Miss Nene and welcome to Miss Nene's Art. So today I'm just going to be trying out some new molds. I have these two trinket box molds and they are birds. One is a swan, the big one over there is a swan, and this one I'm holding in my hand is a cute little bird's trinket box. So you can see a little bit the silhouette of the bird. So this one is a little larger. You can see the wings. It's a cute little swan. I'm so excited to try these out. I've had them for a while, and I will leave the link to these in the description for you. So if you want to try them out, you can. But I have to tell you about the swan one at the end of the video, and you'll see I had some issues with that one. I'm going to be using for the swan the Mixology Glitter Magic Opal from Resin. And for the other smaller mold, I'm going to be using the holographic glitter. And the color for this one is going to be aqua blue. Now this one, I'm going to brush inside of the mold. The other one, the larger one, I'm just going to mix it in the resin and pour it in. And I'm going to, for the smaller one, I'm just going to mix some black mica powder in to fill it in. So I'm just going to go ahead and get everything ready, and I hope you enjoy this video. And we'll talk more about the swan one because I had some issues with that one, and I'm going to tell you what they were. Well, you'll see, but I want to explain what it is. Okay, so now I'm just getting ready to brush this beautiful, pretty aqua blue holographic glitter on the inside of my mold. Look at how pretty that is. It's so, so pretty. So what I decided to do is to flip this part of the mold inside out. I was trying to do the other one, but I saw that I couldn't really do that. So this one, the bottom part of the trinket box, I was able to flip inside out, which is fantastic. So I was able to just do that and apply the aqua blue holographic glitter on there. It's really fine, so it stuck to the mold beautifully. The top part of the mold, the bird part, I couldn't flip that in inside out. So I just went on ahead and just stuck my brush inside and hope for the best because I want to make sure that I have every part of this mold on the inside covered. Look at how pretty that is. I love holographic glitter. And Les Resin's holographic glitter is so stunning. So guys, you know what I'm doing right now as I'm editing this video? I'm sitting at my kitchen table. It's Christmas Eve and I should be wrapping presents, but I decided to sit down at the table and edit this video. It's just been a long week. It's just been crazy shopping, Christmas shopping, food shopping, and I decided to take a little bit of time to myself to relax. I don't have a whole lot to do. My grandbabies are coming over tomorrow to open up their presents, and my kids are all grown, so it's a little easier being grandma now than when my kids were all little, but it's fun. I love being a grandma. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. But after I edit this video and then post this video, then it's back to work. It's time to start cooking and start cleaning and getting ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a long day today. Okay, so look at how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. I love it. So next part is resin. Okay, so I've got my black resin already mixed up, and all I'm going to do is just pour it in. So I'm going to pour it in slowly and occasionally pull the sides apart just to make sure that the resin is getting filled in evenly and is getting into all those little areas, no air pockets or anything like that. So that's all I'm doing is just pouring the resin. Okay, so I'm just popping the surface bubbles and I'm going to go ahead and put this aside and we're going to start on the next one. Okay, so I've got my glitter already mixed up, and then last minute I decided to add some Let's Resin Metallic Pearl White Alcohol ink. And the reason why I did that is because I didn't want it to be too transparent. I figured that adding that would give it a little thickness as far as not being that transparent. And it worked perfectly. So I was happy with the results of how this turned out. It just made it a little less transparent, I should say. Okay, so I'm done with this set. And so now I'm going to go ahead and let them sit and demold them in 24 hours. So let's see how they turned out. Okay, so it's been about 24 hours. They're cured enough for me to demold them. They're nice. This white one, I'm putting to the side. That one's heavy. So I'm going to start with this one. Start with the small one first. Oh my God, look at how beautiful that is. I love that. It's so pretty. Oops. Yeah, I love how that turned out. Absolutely love it. Okay, so let's do the top. Let's get that out. Oh my God, look at it. It's so pretty. Don't even have it all the way out, but I can already tell this is beautiful. If I can just get it out. Okay, so there it is. The mold is fine. Oh my God, look at how beautiful that is. I love this. There's a little bit of air pockets there, right there, from the resin not getting in that section. There's a couple of them, but it's no deal breaker for me. This is going on my little nightstand. I think it's gorgeous. I love it. So next time, hopefully I can avoid that. But look at how pretty. And it fits perfectly inside, like a glove. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I will definitely leave the link to this mold in the description. I want to make a bunch of these. I want to use every color I have. Maybe sell them at my next craft fair. We'll see. We'll see. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and get to this other one that I had the issues with. And I almost forgot. Don't forget, aqua blue holographic glitter from this resin made this beautiful, beautiful effect on this trinket mold. Love it. Have to use it again real soon. So this one was really easy to get out. The mold is a lot more flexible than the other one, but look at how pretty. And you know what? I know I said it was heavy at first, but taking it out, it's really light and it's really pretty. It's still a little transparent, which is fine, but it's not as transparent. It's perfect. I actually like the way it looks, but the bowl, the bottom part is really, really light. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. I didn't fast forward this one. I didn't speed it up, I mean, because these molds, this particular one, is a lot easier to demold. So I just went ahead and just kept it at regular speed. I did have a little issue with getting the neck part, the head part out, but it popped right out after a couple of tries. And I was able to put it back to its original shape. So that's a good mold. But I mean, look at how pretty it is. I love this glitter. The mixology glitter magic opal, beautiful. I love it with this particular mold. But the issue was that it didn't fit. It slid off. It was sliding around. I had it the wrong way the first time, but I did notice that the top of this mold, this trinket box, it has like I don't even know what to call that. It has these little grooves that go around. You can see in the front there's a gap. That's because it didn't fill in right there. So I'm guessing the resin didn't get to that part. You can see the rest of it going all the way around except for the top, and that's why you have that gap there. Okay, I can live with that. But even if the resin had got inside the mold to where that gap wouldn't be there, it would still sit on top. The top part of the trinket, the swan part, would have still just sat on top of the base, the bowl, the bottom part, which is okay. It's fine. But it does slide around. But like this, it's really sliding around. It's just but it's so pretty. I really love how it looks. But I like the design of the first one better because it fits the bottom part of the top fits inside the bottom part of the trinket, the bow part. It sits inside, which makes it to where it won't slide if you move it side to side, back and forth. This one is not made that way. It's just designed to just sit on top, which is fine if that's what you like. It's a preference, I guess. I just screwed this one up because the resin didn't get all the way into the part of the mold to where that section wouldn't have been a gap right there where I'm pointing to. So that's an error on my part. You can see the rest of it filled in. It's there except for right there on the top. So it just sits on top regardless if that part is there or not. It's just going to sit on top. It's not going to fit. The bottom part won't fit inside the mold like this one. You see how that one is? It's indented to where it's going to sit inside the mold, and you can slide it back and forth like I'm doing right there. You see it's not sliding. It won't slide. It won't go anywhere until you lift it up and open it. But, you know, other than that, it's still pretty. I'm going to make it again because it's not a deal breaker. It's just one of those types of trinket boxes that don't fit inside. It just sits on top of the bottom part, which is, like I said, it's okay. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. So let me know which one you like the best. I absolutely love the Swan because I love the glitter and it's really pretty and sparkly. But I really like the cute little bird trinket box. I like little things. I know my daughter loves little cute, intricate little things. So maybe I'll just give this to her. Hey, that'll be a good Christmas gift. Maybe I'll wrap that and give it to her tomorrow. But I like it. It's really cute. So I'm going to leave the mold in the description box for you so you can decide whether or not you want to get it yourself or not and make one yourself. But I do have a lot of other molds, a ton of brand new ones. I'm going to start making videos displaying them soon after Christmas. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss that. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And to everyone watching this video, I hope you have a safe and Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.